The pièce de la résistance. Blood Money.
Yeah, meaty.
My favourite song.
My favourite song.
Makes my dick really hard. Track 3.
And that's how that song came about.
A song called Blood Money, which is my favourite track in the whole band. It's got an amazing outro which just satisfies like the whole song across everything. Big choruses, amazing guitar riff, very Metallica-esque.
Blood Money came up with, Jamie basically came up with all the guitar parts, melodies, vocal work. He came up with all that. We basically elaborated on that, worked on that with them and stuff. Came out really well, really proud of that one.
Like the saying, Blood Money is getting money from blood, so obviously it's another one for you to check out, for the lyrics as well, to actually make it like that. That's what I always feel like the music that he produces. We always try and make music which is spread across a lot of people instead of just focus on one thing, where people can relate in different aspects from different types of people.
The final track, it's called Blood Money. I think I wrote pretty much all the lyrics to that with Ricky, unless I'm forgetting something. But we sat in Ricky's kitchen and worked on that for a long time. That's again, I was saying earlier, it's one of the more general things that I think a lot of people can relate to. It's just about, I think one way of looking at the lyrics is that it's the journalists and media and things like that trying to make money from other people's misfortune and tragedy. Hence the title Blood Money. And I think it's probably my favourite one on the EP at the moment. I think it's very, very, very versatile. It just kicks straight in with just big, heavy, meaty guitar riffs again. It's still got the big chorus going, but then the ending, very soft, very mellow. Just showing a different side of the same coin.
Well, basically what we've done so far, got all drums done, sounding amazing, all the bass done, sounding tip top, the rhythm guitars, as you can hear, have been done yesterday, I imagine.
Big progress.
Really fast, just touching things up, things that we think could be done here and there, and then the solos will be getting done in the next 5-10 minutes.
What we should start
afterwards. Still
at least a day ahead of the schedule anyway.
Yeah.
I would say. So we want to do the vocal work on the Monday, Tuesday, but it's whole Friday. We're going to do it today, so it's
one of those moments that we think it might even be done by tomorrow, so it's just
it just shows you that we don't come here to mess around. We on business really.
Well, we have
hopefully next time you see this, solos will be done. We'll be getting this now on camera. Some vocal work.
Maybe we're all just chasing halos. Maybe we'll all die young. Why do you keep your cards close to your chest and hide yourself out of the sun?
I say to the fucking camera, look at me, I'm happy these people that but I'm only doing it for my own personal gain. So when I go back over, everyone's like, oh, I can't believe you did it, but really I don't care about them. We thought that'd be quite a cool thing to write about.
62 tracks of audio on it. It's because it's so versatile. It is like 3 songs. So it's like one song, then a mini song, and then a slightly less mini but still fairly mini song at the end, and it just closes it off really well. And it's a very real representation and
Westlife song.
I wasn't going to say that. A representation of the versatility that well, the music that we're into, the music influences us, and the music that we play as well.
Again, Blood Money, hard, fast hitting, and just, you know, lots of very strange bits to it, kind of operatic things like that, and then.
So explain what you're doing.
Basically, we had a gig at a cat house not long ago, a couple of months ago actually, maybe last year, I don't know.
It was ages ago.
And I asked Peter, could you unplug my guitar for me? This one. And he thought that meant unplug the whammy bar from a Floyd Rose, leave it on the stage so somebody can nick it. Because I haven't got one, I'm going to use this bad boy. Yeah, right? And I've not been able to find one since.
The question you got to ask yourselves is, why on earth would a serious guitar player like Aaron, and music is his life, let somebody else strip down his guitar for him?
Because I was stripping down my effects pedal, and Peter goes, is there anything I can help you with? I was like, I just put my guitar in the bag for me. Okay. And we need to see where the notes are heading on. Can we get a bit of a reverb on this as well?
Verb delay.
Reverb. Quite a lot. Holy shit.
Sounds like a clang.
And what note are we going for? That's cool.
And Blood Money. To my mind, I think the best song this band has ever written so far. Nice, heavy riffs, and I think it brings out the kind of tone, the guitar tones that me and Aaron really strive for, which is the reason that we use lighter gauge strings, the reason that we're only in drop D and not tuning down to try and be heavy, is it's snarling like a really, really vicious animal, you know, really snaky, slithery kind of tones. Controlled aggression, I think, is a great way to sum up that, because yeah, there's a lot of technical stuff in it, but it rises and falls. It has lots of great dynamic properties. I like that song. I like it a lot.
No, dum dum.
Okay.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, you know, anything that involves a gossip column.
Yeah, all that shit.
Just don't give a flying fuck, and you know, cashing in on the misfortune of others.
No.
The newsreader who reads about the tragic flood in which thousands have died, and then goes, and who do I see about my check? Try 3!
That's us.
In the future, we're going to dabble with some dubstep breakdowns.
Are we? Really?
I want to put one in, something.
probably the best 3 tracks that we've ever written to date. I mean, we've still got good tracks that we know, but we kind of get dated after a while. These are the three coolest tracks I've heard, like vocally wise as well. Just everything's great. You can't get bored of these songs. Well, I hope you don't, but you just can't get bored of these songs, I don't think. So.
Or having to get up at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I don't do that for anyone, you know. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a low point. Not really a lot of low points to speak of, but yeah, the crack of dawn start was probably up there. Nice bunch of chaps. Lovely bunch of chaps. You never know what you're going to expect, and daunting prospect when you've got a potential of what, 5 or 6 days recording. What they're going to be like? They're going to be belters, or they're going to be alright. They turned out alright.
Future-wise,
Incredible foresight, brilliant mind that boy has.
cheers. Future, I couldn't really tell you. I want to push as far as I could. The band, gigging after gig after gig, CD, fans. Basically, wanting the ideal road for the band.
It's been quite a big few shows that we played, especially the Academy when we played the Sound. It was awesome to play a big stage like that and kind of push you to thinking, oh, I wish I could come back here and play it again without having to go through a competition, actually supporting somebody, or actually, obviously, eventually, if we could possibly do it, like headlining the show.
We're going to get a van, go touring, looking at maybe next summer, but the way the band's going I can see it definitely being a wee bit before that. Get a couple of gigs down in London. We've already heard from Amsterdam that they might be interested in getting us a couple of gigs there, and a lot of people said they'd come over, like we'll get the gig going on a Friday and Saturday night. I don't know whether the people want to hear the band or just get absolutely mashed, but I would hope even if they were mashed they'd still enjoy it, man, because that's all it's about. Every band that wants to make it has to do
A sort of pencil sketch in our mind of what we want to happen. And then just letting, heading vaguely towards that direction, letting that picture kind of colour itself in, if you like. Just take it as it comes, because at the end of the day, we're not playing the most marketable music in the world. It wouldn't be too bold a statement as far as saying this is the dream, this is the ambition, to be the biggest rock and roll band to ever come from Scotland, because frankly, it's not hotly contested. Really, you got to dream high, reach for the stars. You may not get them if you won't come up with a fistful of dirt either. That whole sort of philosophy. But yeah, one day Biffy Cloud will last for an hour rest. That'd be good.
Well, I suppose if we had the van we wouldn't be living in a hostel at the moment. So
I think we all decided when we got up to Dundee, fuck, we should have just got a van, man, and that would have been it, we would have been sorted. But the plan is get the Carnival of Fear EP done, then we're playing a couple of festivals, things like that, but we want to get out of the country, go and see the world basically, take our music with us, because it happens. And if you just work at it, it will happen. It might be next week, it might be 5 years down the line, but we've all got a good feeling about this. Not one of us is thinking to ourselves, oh, when I'm famous, it's just like, right, we've got the stuff to do this, and the only people that are holding us back is ourselves. And that's it.
Sometimes we don't have time to think the words we'd rather say. So write your story self and lead yourself straight.
Hope to see you again very shortly. Cheers. Hurrah!